Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Still very under the weather, but that doesn't excuse the kind of atrocity that happened on the last episode with fighting the dragon. I got some pretty good feedback from you guys, specifically one individual who kind of laid it out there and said, basically, you took on that dragon like crap. And he was right. Totally right. He had, when I watched it back, he's got electricity resistance, and then I had one of my guys not doing anything for a big chunk of time. And then I've got Vivian out there who's kind of useless against dragons in general. So I'm going to have to approach those a lot more tactically going forward. Even any of my battles, I find that, like, I don't use the tactical view enough. Especially, one thing that I keep forgetting is the resistances. Being able to see what an enemy would be weak against or strong against. That could come in very beneficially for us if I start using it more. So I'm going to try to do that going forward. But for now, first thing we're going to do is head back to the war room, see if there's any tasks that we can assign for people to do. And then I'm not sure where I'm going to head next, but what are these guys doing over
I
here?
tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Nice.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
Yep.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Interesting.
I tracked the wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
I'll probably end up heading back out to the Western
Your
Front.
specialists are waiting inside. I believe they're discussing how to take Adamant.
Let's just check here. So the Western approach, is that... Okay, no, this is a little bit different. Alright, let's see what's going on in the War Council. Okay, we've got some more perks. This area seems to be the strongest. More healing potions I think would be absolutely crucial for us. Let's grab that. And then after that, I guess I can start exploring some of the other ones. So we do have quite a bit
Have you heard anything?
ready here.
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Basically just supplies and gold. So let's grab all of these. Got some obsidian there. A little bit of gold, never killed anybody. Okay. Locate the missing Seekers. Let's see. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light. Okay. So we have Josephine. Someone must have seen these Seekers, or given them safe harbor. Entice them with a reward and leads will follow. Or Liliana. The Seekers have many secret hideaways, according to Cassandra. These would be the first places agents should search. Okay, Liliana, take care of it.
Let's see what we have.
Thank you. Let's find Crestwood's mayor. He's the guy who just took off. We got his letter. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. The Inquisition must track him down if it's
Crestwood
to
has
serve
had
justice.
no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
I'd rather post a warrant for the mayor's arrest instead of hunting down. I don't know if he would just attack him.
Let us
So
begin.
let's send her out. And then, improve stability. What's this about? The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade Rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. Sounds like it would be perfect for Cullen. Do sweeps of areas formerly containing Fade Rifts and eliminate any demons. Perfect.
To work?
Okay, beautiful. We have a lot of power, a lot of different places we could go, but I think what I'm going to do is head back to the Western Front after I go and see if we can do any type of armor crafting or weapon crafting. You guys being good down here, Dagna?
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or
Okay.
magic. Except it's...
She's told us all of this before.
This is where a smith should be.
Okay, this stuff we don't need to do just yet. Upgrading potions, equipping potions. We have the jar of bees. Maybe we use... Actually, you know what? I like this one, but... I don't know if we need... Oh, that is jar of bees. Okay, perfect. Let's grab these then. Okay. Now, what type of armor can we craft? We don't have a ton of great stuff available, I don't think, but... Let's check out some light armor. 63 to 73. The apprentice coat. We have a masterwork. 10% chance to drop caltrops on hit, doing 50% weapon damage per second. Kind of interesting. Fade touched iron. Heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. That's actually not bad. Paragon's Luster applies the following to any crafted weapon or armor. 10% chance to grant 3 seconds of Walking Fortress. I'm not sure what Walking Fortress is. And 2% chance to cast Mind Blast on hit. Very interesting. I think I'm going to go with Fade Touched Iron right now. And then we can throw in... Let's see. What slot is this going into? So this is going into an armor slot. Let's go with... So this would be the primary, and this would be the defense slot, I guess. So let's see. Defense slot, 2.5 electric damage resistance, magic defense, spirit damage resistance, electric damage resistance. A lot of electric damage resistance. Just magic resistance in general, magic defense. 2% healing bonus from all sources. It's kind of weak. Let's grab the one that said, I think it was 3% electric damage. Or should I just go with maybe just magic defense here? The Silk Brocade. And then the primary slot. Low armor rating. Probably the only option I have is low armor. Oh, we could go Evernet Wool. Let's do it. Absorbing Apprentice Coat. Okay. That's actually not such a bad name, I guess. Okay. Now, I don't even know if this is going to be much better than what we have, to be honest. Because we've got... let's see. Yeah, see, this one has way better armor rating than what we just made. But we get the heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. So, like, there's pros and cons, I guess. Let's see what else. Can we craft any heavy armor? No, we can't. We could maybe make some medium armor for some of our other guys. 86 to 100. Or what if we continued, like, with the, instead of the Apprentice Coat, Enchanter Coat Arms? This could kind of beef us up a little bit. So let's go... It's got low armor rating. We could go back to the Evernet Wool. In the defense slot, we could go magic defense. Again. Absorbing enchanter arms. Then we could kind of go the same approach, really, but I think we might be out. This is utility slot. 1.5 to magic. Magic and willpower. Let's just grab 1.5 to magic. Oh, I can't. Damn, I'm out of it. Let's grab this one that gives us a bit of both. And then another utility slot. Magic. Imbued, resolute, apprentice, legs. Okay. Now, how do we... Oops. Let's go back here for a second. How do I actually attach those that we just made? Maybe we can't... Let's see. See, we have the coat on. But where are those other things that we just made? Does it just attach it to us? Or would it be an accessory? I don't think so. Oh, upgrades. Maybe? It's hard to tell. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So let's go and upgrade some of our armors then. Okay, now. Modify weapons, modify armor. Okay, we can throw absorbing enchanter arms and the legs. There we go. Okay, so that'll be good for now. I will spend some time probably. I don't know if I'll do it. Well, I probably should do it so you guys can see it. But, let's see. We need quite a few other resources for this. In terms of upgrading armor and stuff, it can be quite a big time investment, actually. So I'm not sure if that's something that people want to see. But, if you do want to see it, then I'll show you, but... Let me know, because it could be a big time investment. Okay, one thing I'd like to go to, or one person I'd like to see is the creature researcher. And I just can't remember where that is, so let's take a little gander here. Varric, Vivienne, Josephine, Undercroft. The War Room.
Need something?
No, we're good.
Carry on.
Not so standard. That'll guide the dragon right.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing that...
Inquisitor,
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Okay.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Requisitions? No.
Nothing.
Okay, so I wanted to figure out where the creature researcher was, and apparently it's by, Liliana. So let's go over to her, and then, go down the stairs, and I think we should be able to find the creature researchers. Oh, yeah, right, this area. Okay. Right. Now I remember. Yeah, Dorian's down here. Fiona.
It doesn't surprise me you found the Wardens mixed up in all this. From first-hand experience, you should be wary any time my old order is involved.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
So, we've talked to her about both of these before.
I'll leave you to it.
Let's get right to the researcher. Corpse brains removed. Now, the rest of the stuff that we have... I thought we had quite a bit more than that, but... there we go. That's better. Quite a bit.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay, cool. So, that is all cleared out now. Now what I'd like to do is head back to... Where is it? The western approach. I'd like to capture this keep and see how that can go for us. Frederick's livelihood. Assault on Griffinwing Keep. That could be pretty cool. Okay, let's head out there. Now, who do I want to bring? Tough question. I think I'm going to bring... Let's bring Solus. Let's bring Cassandra. And let's bring Varric. I'd also like to try Solus's specialty if I can. And just get a little bit more apt with the different specializations that a mage can have before I commit to one. The necromancy one still sounds interesting to me, but it's very, like, you have to kind of stop all the time and then go and, like, you have to, it's really, it doesn't flow very well, at least in my opinion anyway. Okay, let's go give this guy his supplies. We have found quite a few of them.
What was that? Oh, my fellow researcher. What can I do for you?
Look, we found all your supplies.
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
Now that I have my recipes back, I'll be able to concoct a bait the High Dragon cannot resist.
Nice.
I have most of what I need, but I still need to gather quillback intestines and a phoenix's tail feather.
Oh, really? Can you tell me more about dragons?
You study dragons. I'd be interested in hearing more about that.
Oh, they are fascinating and little understood creatures, thought extinct for centuries. Now they seem to be making a comeback. The Nevarrans wrote extensively on breeding and nesting behavior, but high dragon hunting patterns have never been studied. I would be most interested if you come across any Gurn corpses that might be victims of dragon
That's
attacks.
very specific.
The rest of your team went missing, and there are raiders all over the area. Should you be here alone?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the expedition, but the raiders have left me completely undisturbed. I have also seen Grey Wardens and strangers in odd black clothing, but they all ignore my presence completely.
Okay, well that's good that they're ignoring you, I guess.
You're a scholar. What can you tell me about this region?
The Western Approach is a remarkable place, as you are no doubt aware. Many magnificent creatures make their home here. Varghasts, dragons, phoenixes. They thrive where few others can. The land was poisoned by the Second Blight. The Warden Fortress has stood since that time. Before the Blight, the ancient Imperium ruled here. Actually, I saw some Tevinters recently. Studying the runes, perhaps.
Could be. And what about you yourself?
Tell me about yourself.
I am a professor at the University of Orlais. I have made it my life's work to write the definitive monograph on the hunting habits of dragons and their closest kin. On this trip alone, I have produced 20 scrolls of notes. More scholarship than has ever been done on the Southern Varghast. But my hope, my great ambition, is to observe the abyssal
Yeah, okay, so he's
high
told us
dragon
most of this
taking her
before.
prey, a sight no scholar has ever recorded.
Okay.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I think he might have told us all of that, but...
Duran's theory of High Dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh, yes? Did you need something?
No, we're good. Now he won't even let us go.
We'll have to speak some other time.
Okay. Dragon signs found. That could be kind of cool. And actually, it's right on the way where we want to go anyway, so perfect. How to lure a dragon. Oh my god, this is going to be cool. Hunting patterns. Let's start with the closest one. And you know what? Let's actually ride over there. We haven't done that in a while. I don't know what kind of signs we're looking for exactly. If it's going to be like just carcasses that are left behind, or if it's going to be bone, or like, who knows. Oh, we've got a rift. There we go.
At least they are fresh. Although I doubt the High Dragon will care.
Okay, yeah, so bones. Awesome. The Surveyor. This mining equipment has been abandoned for a long time. Not even the scavengers have disturbed it. And I guess while we're out here, we can probably close this rift, but let's deal with these guys first. Now, let's take a little look here. Let's do this the right way. So his immunity is fear, sleep, and slow. So my fear obviously won't work on him. And then over here, same thing. So just standard attacks, I guess. Let's have everybody just go after it. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, we have some points for these guys to spend. Solus now, we've got a couple levels in Rift Mage. Let's try this out. You use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effect on them. Or, you pull stray magic from around weakened enemies to regain mana based on the damage you do to them. That's actually pretty good. Oh, we already have it. No, we don't. How come I can't use it? That's really weird. It's like not letting me spend any of the points for some reason. Is it because we're like... It's probably because we're in battle. Or at least in tactical view. So let's do that after. Okay. Put your staves away. Let's do this. Let's see if that will do the trick. There. Okay, so yeah, we did already have it. So now we have Firestorm. You summon flaming meteors, raining fire down upon enemies all over the area for the next several seconds. This ability consumed is powered by Focused. Okay, awesome. Actually sounds really good. Next, we have Cassandra. And she's a Templar. So we can use Spell Purge, which through Faith and Will, you dispel all hostile magic from the area around you. Or Blessed Blades, you rally all of your nearby allies to fight with greater strength, especially when facing demons. So greater strength is probably great when we have more warriors with us. But the group that we have right now, I don't think we're going to benefit as much. So let's go here. And what about here? Champions of the Just. Your righteous fervor inspires the entire party to fight harder against demons. So it's all about demons. Okay. But it's just a straight damage bonus, so that's good for everybody. And then Varric in Artificer. Or Artificer. Nothing for you. We've already got you upgraded. Alright. Let's just get rid of this hyena. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to check is in terms of Cassandra's behaviors. Let's wait till this is done again. There's still a lot of debate as to which is the right way to set up these warriors, but I have her set to defend, controlled character, maybe just follow for now. And I don't want him following Blackwall, he's not even here. Let's just have everybody follow. And let's set a little bit of healing potion reserve, just so that if something crazy happens, then I can decide where those last couple potions go. We have a whole bunch now, so that's actually pretty nice. Now, if I can fight from here, let's see what... This is something I haven't even really looked into. Oh, we're like stuck on the cliff. Okay, immunity to physical effects and immunity to poison. He's got a cold vulnerability. And physical effects and poison. Now, we don't really have... Well, we have some cold. We do have some cold. So we could set this here, assuming they're going to come out. And then have everybody else just attack. I guess they're just gonna run in there anyway. Okay, so let's see what you got. Now we've got the fireballs, which I might actually use here. Shall we? And let's actually see if we can group some of them up. Here we go. Whoa! So playing with those vulnerabilities is like, not to say that I didn't think they would be beneficial previously, but like, wow. You can actually melt those things pretty quickly if you go against... Yeah, okay. Eyes wide open now, eyes wide open. Okay, now back in this area, did we not... here we go. Let's check these out.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Varric. Where's the other one? So these are shards. Senior Warden Lamar, hero of the Second Battle of Forward Pass, held back 3 charges of Darkspawn during the critical long night of the Second Blight, and lost her life in service to Thetis. Okay, so that area is now clear. So there's actually quite a bit going on in these little hunting patterns. But these shards... Collect shard. Okay, let's check this out. Are you serious?
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminates.
Okay. So poison, perceptive, and taunted. He's pretty much just toast. Let's go fire.
Located the object.
He didn't really stand a chance. I really want to be able to unlock these things, and I think these are more of the Inquisition perks. And these things that I'm hovering over are these focus bars. Okay, let's actually tread carefully here because I don't want to fall to my death. Scratch into the wood is the following message. Can I get you a ladder to get off my back? Now we're down in this whole other world almost, like... I really need Blood Lotus a lot. So I'm gonna grab all of these. Are we using Deathroot for anything? I don't think we are. Now what's back here? Looks like it's above us. I don't think I can get up here, actually. Oh, maybe. There's probably a much easier way to do this. Like going around this way. I'll let them finish it, I guess. What the hell is going on here?
High dragon!
Oh, what? I don't think that's something we want to be messing with. I can't figure out how to get up there just yet. Holy moly. Okay. I hear that there's a dragon in the hinterlands, which would be more of our style right now, and I would like to get to that at some point. But I don't want to just kind of run around aimlessly in the hinterlands looking for it either. Okay, am I gonna... This is gonna be trouble here, I think. I know I gotta get over there, but we've kind of come down this valley and I have to go around.
Yeah!
What do we have here? Whoa, look at this. Unlock operation?
We can't cross this.
Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
I gotcha, okay. Now the question is since we can't cross through there, we should be We should be safe. What are we fighting, guys? Giant staircase. Seems kind of interesting. Here's some more remains. Alright guys, let's take him down. Let's see. Let's have Cassandra. Oh, I can't for some reason. Love it. I should actually play as the other guys more often, because every time I do it, I really enjoy it. Warden Soares, commander of the defense of the Adamant Fortress during the long night of the Second Blight, gave his life in battle against a Hurlock Alpha. Okay, we need one more dragon sign. Shards in the approach. Let's go ahead and grab this. There's also, looks like there's a camp up here. So we can use that to get more of our potions, although we've done a pretty good job of not taking a lot of hits. What's going on here? There's something nearby. It's behind these walls, but... what is it exactly? There's a ladder up there as well. Strange. Okay, let me get into this fight here and then we'll see if I can't climb up there somehow. Okay, what are we working with here? What is this? A gladiator. So, electricity vulnerability. That is more my style, absolutely. Glass cameo. Okay, so how am I supposed to get up there exactly? Like, it doesn't look like this is all that climbable. Maybe at some point we'll figure that out. Okay, let's set up a camp here. Nice work. And then let's go and see what this is. It's pretty close by. Whoa. The stairway is extremely old and weathered. Its boards bear subtle gouges where clawed feet have tread. There are no indicators or no indications of who built it or for what purpose. Interesting stuff, but also kind of dangerous, I'm thinking. Let's we'll come back to this at some point. Hunting patterns, there we go. I'd like to finish off the dragon signs. And we've got a rift here as well, so Look at this giant fortress. That's crazy. Alright, here we go. Okay, so these shades are just basic things. And like, this is stuff I should have been doing a long time ago to figure this out, but since these are all so basic, let's have her just grab him. And then everybody else can kind of focus it down. I'll actually maybe try and stun it after well, I don't know if I can do it afterwards. That's the thing. So let's just attack for now, and then I'll try and stun it when it comes in. Let's drop this since they're all here. Come on. Lovely. Awesome. Okay. What do we have here? These like Templars of gladiators. Electricity. Beautiful. Okay, let's go on him. I'm gonna stun. Actually, I'll set the cage down here. And then if she can actually, this would be kind of cool. If she can pull him through the cage, that'll hurt him quite a bit, I think. Let's see how that goes. Yep, that's sweet. Here we go. So let's claim this, and then we can head back to Frederick with the locations that we found. Warden Commander Tesoro, slayer of over 100 Genlocks, gave her life in defense of the Abyssal Rift at the start of the long night of the Second Blight. Okay, cool. We do have a camp here that we can travel back to, so it's not so bad. So let's grab this. And we'll tell Frederick of what we found.
Of course, Duran's theory of high dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh. Yes? Did you need something?
We found the dragon signs for you.
I've spotted several dragon signs around the approach.
Most excellent, my friend. I don't suppose you noted the wound pattern? No matter, I'll look into that later. Andrast is mercy. From what I can tell, the dragon has been moving east and will be scouring the wastes next. Naturally, the dragon's hunting ground is full of miscreants, Whiteclaw raiders. They've covered the area in traps for Maker-only-knows reasons. Quite a mess.
Are we able to identify those traps somehow, or is these going to be like...
We'll have to speak some other time.
I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, okay, so now we can destroy the traps for him. I actually really like this area for some reason. It's very cool, there's a lot going on, and we're trying to get into... Where is it? Where's that fortress? Assault on Griffinwing Keep. So that's the end goal, but I'm liking all this dragon stuff. Even just going out to find these things for some reason is very cool. So, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we will probably go and look for those traps in those areas that he identified. We've got one that's pretty close. And then we could go and venture out into the other areas to find them. We've got the Memories of the Grey that we can do. We could try to get to this camp as well, and that would be the last camp of the area. And then we can kind of jump between any of the camps that we want. So, thanks guys. I really appreciate the support. Please keep the feedback coming, especially in terms of the combat stuff. I'm going to really try to do a much better job of it because even just now, like when I look at the vulnerabilities and then... I mean, I'd be using electricity pretty much guaranteed anyways, but when they have a cold vulnerability, I'd probably just switched over to Solus, who's got a couple of cold abilities, and that way I can dish out the damage a little bit more actively. Last thing we'll do is we will invest our last points for each of these guys, so let's see, we could grab Encircling Veil. Use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effects on them. It's probably pretty good. Cassandra, we can go into now. Let's go Blessed Blade so we can eventually get down to Rally. Inspire your allies to fight harder. And Varric, what do we want to go with you? I'd like to get you here to Hail of Arrows. That sounds pretty sweet. Well, this ability is active. Any archery ability you use is duplicated. Okay. Opportunity Knocks. When an ally critically hits, you take advantage of their success faster with reduced cooldown times. Cool. I don't think I have any. No, not yet. Okay, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.